blame circles, missed opportunities, and tactical errors. In a scenario that can only be described as an ugly defeat, the Boston Celtics succumbed to the Charlotte Hornets on Monday night. The culprits were the crucial missed free throws by Jrue Holiday, Jayson Tatum's error at the free throw line at the end of overtime, and Joe Mazzulla's questionable decision to let the Hornets go on a 9-0 run without calling a timeout. Fatigue takes its toll. The wear and tear of 3 games in 4 days, concluding an extensive road trip without 2 key players, were evident. However, when analyzing the defeat, the process seemed more crucial than the outcome. The Celtics, in a haunting echo of their past, squandered a 9-point lead in the final 2 minutes against the league's worst defense. When the crucial moment arrived, the inability to score cost them not only the game but also the opportunity to secure a 7th consecutive victory. Missed opportunities and demons from the past. While both Holiday and Tatum had their missed opportunities, a more concerning performance unfolded with Jaylen Brown during crucial moments in the game. With only 5 of 17 successful shots on the night, Brown missed 11 of his last 13 attempts, including a disastrous 1 of 6 in the fourth quarter and overtime. Brown's challenges and tactical concerns. In addition to a hot first quarter, Brown struggled against the Hornets, also dealing with foul trouble in the second half. Despite his shooting woes, Brown seemed determined to take down the Hornets' defense single-handedly, disregarding the potent supporting cast around him. A shift in approach, isolation versus team play. Unlike the past, when the Celtics could rely on Brown in crucial moments, the current lineup boasts formidable options like Kristaps Porzingis and Jrue Holiday. Unfortunately, Brown displayed tunnel vision, exemplified by a contested three-pointer in overtime, rather than passing to an open Porzingis in the paint. Revisiting isolation tendencies. Brown's 2 of 9 performance in the second half, including mid-range jump shots, raises questions about his isolation mentality. With a 98% probability of winning the game with 2 minutes remaining in regulation, Brown's individual actions were preeminent. A shift from these tendencies is essential for the offensive success of the Celtics against most opponents of this caliber. The Celtics' winning streak. The Boston Celtics have just clinched their 6th consecutive victory, defeating the Memphis Grizzlies on the road to improve to the NBA's best record of 11-2. Positive and pessimistic perspectives. That's the positive spin on Sunday night. The more pessimistic view is that the Celtics almost lost to a 3-9 Grizzlies team decimated by injuries and made several uncharacteristic mistakes throughout the game. Joe Mazzulla's stance. Head coach Joe Mazzulla opted for the pessimistic view. "We got lucky to win that game," Mazzulla said after Boston's 102-100 victory at FedEx Forum. "We talk about it a lot. You learn from losses and you can learn from wins. Sometimes you're okay with a loss because you did the right things, and sometimes you're pissed because you didn't deserve to win. And I didn't think we deserved to win the game because a lot of the stuff that we did." Negative points and statistics. Mazzulla's Celtics tied a season high with 17 turnovers and attempted a season-low 31 three-pointers, making just 12. Memphis out-hustled Boston by racking up 21 second-chance points to the Celtics' 12, and grabbing 14 offensive rebounds to the C's 9. Mistakes unseen in statistics. But the Celtics also made mistakes that didn't show up on the stat sheet, most notably Jrue Holiday's missed dunk with 9 seconds remaining. After Derek White corralled an offensive rebound and flipped it to Jayson Tatum with 14 seconds left and Boston up by 2, the Celtics just needed to hold the ball and wait for the Grizzlies to foul. Instead, Tatum passed to Holiday, who blew the dunk and set up Memphis' Sandy Aldama, who had scored 28 points and hit 6 three-pointers on the night, for a wide-open three-point attempt that would have given his team the lead. Aldama's shot rimmed out, and Kristaps Porzingis saved the day by blocking Zaire Williams' buzzer-beating attempt. But Mazzulla didn't let Holiday off the hook. At the end of the game there, you either have to make the layup or you have to get fouled. That's just how it is, Mazzulla said of Holiday's mistake. You either have to make it or you dribble the clock out and get fouled and you make your free throws, and the game's over. Mazzulla's critique of Holiday and overall assessment. That's now back-to-back subpar efforts for the Celtics. After escaping Toronto with a 108-105 win over the Raptors on Friday night, Mazzulla admitted it was the first time all year where we weren't the best version of ourselves. The good news? Boston found a way to win both games, and now boasts a 5-2 record in clutch games, score within 5 in the final 5 minutes, with a 35.1 net rating, second in the NBA behind the Milwaukee Bucks. The agony of a missed opportunity. Securing a victory on the second night of a back-to-back is undoubtedly a challenging task in the NBA. However, for the Boston Celtics, the pain was intensified as they let a golden opportunity slip away against the Charlotte Hornets on Monday night. The Hornets, a team that had suffered 4 consecutive losses by an average margin of around 17 points, emerged victorious in a demoralizing fashion for the Celtics. Overtime drama and Tatum's crucial moment. In the overtime period, the Celtics found themselves with a chance to tie the game at 119 after Jayson Tatum drew a foul from his former teammate, Gordon Hayward, during a 3-point attempt. Tatum, known for his composure, calmly sank the first 2 free throws. However, the narrative took a dramatic turn when his third attempt rattled in and out of the basket, ultimately falling into the hands of Miles Bridges from the Hornets, sealing the game for the Hornets. With the Celtics unable to capitalize on the opportunity, the Hornets sealed the game with 2 free throws from Hayward. In the aftermath of this decisive moment, fans flooded social media platforms to express their disappointment and, in some cases, to mock Jayson Tatum for what was perceived as a crucial misstep in a critical juncture of the game. Expressing the agony of fans and the impact on Tatum. Backlash from fans. The disappointment from Celtics fans was palpable as they voiced their frustrations and, in some instances, ridiculed Tatum for what they considered a choke job. The emotional investment of fans in each game often results in intense reactions, especially when a star player falls short in a crucial moment. The human element, Tatum's response. It's essential to recognize the human element in these situations. Jayson Tatum, a highly skilled and accomplished player, faced the weight of expectations and the agony of a missed opportunity. In the competitive world of sports, such moments become magnified, affecting not only the outcome of a game but also the perception of a player's performance. What about you Boston Celtics fans? What's your opinion on today's subject? Leave it here in the comments because it's very important. Don't forget to like and subscribe to show your support for our Celtics.